to yet another stream. And today we are cleaning the Krusty Krab and the Chum Bucket. Get that? They're right across from one another. Previously, in other streams, we have done, let's see here. It's coming up. Previously, we have done Bikini Bottom, Bikini Bottom Bus. We've done Con Street, so we've done SpongeBob's house, Squidward's house, and Patrick's Rock. We've done the Bikini Bottom Bus by Squidward Tentacles, and now we're being hired by Mr. Krabs to clean the Krusty Krab, which, by the looks of it, it really, really needs cleaned up. So we are going to get started, and if any of you want to join in at any time and help out or just watch and enjoy watching. I hope you enjoy the stream, and I am just going to get started here. And if you want, like I said, it is available to have one other player, so if you would like to play, by all means. Watching the Krusty Krab, you should be helpful. Oh, Plankton, yeah. Incredible midway crabs started it by covering my chum bucket with a complex array of dirty circles. That's funny. We're already gonna have an argument of Plankton and yeah. Please, I'll pay you. Alright. So I don't know if the chum bucket is extra money or if, because it says the Krusty Krab, so if we clean the chum bucket, do we get extra money, I'm wondering? Like, it appears as though we do. So let's clean up the chum bucket and let's see if we're going to get $300 or what. It'll tell us how much money we've already made based off of it, so... And the chum bucket is honestly not going to be hard to clean up. But let's get this live stream to 10 likes. If we can do that, we are going to... Wow. He's paying $6. He really is desperate. We are cleaning the chum bucket. And we are actually going to have some controversial issues because I know people are going to say, clean the Krusty Krab, clean the chum bucket. I wonder if we go back over to... if we go back over to the Krusty Krab, if they will, if he'll offer more money, he'll say, I'll pay you more to clean my chum bucket. Let's see. I'm curious. This is kind of cool. I think it's all the same. I think it's all just, you get a certain amount of money to do it, and yeah, that's it. He says, I'll pay you. Yeah, the chum bucket's probably going to be the easiest out of all of it. This is probably going to be the hardest. So, let's see here. But anyways, let's get started on this. Now let's start pressure washing and getting these properties cleaned up for Mr. Krabs and Plankton, and let's see what we got going on. See, this pressure washer is getting a little bit weak for some of the goo stains that they have. So luckily they are paying us a pretty penny to take care of this, because otherwise I would not be doing this. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. The handles actually take time to clean. That's what I'm saying. We don't have like... The handle is somehow still dirty. How is it dirty? Oh, I see. Behind it. Okay. Alright, that makes sense. I didn't realize that they stuck out like that. And we do have scaffolding, which is really nice. Plankton seems to pay better than crabs. And crabs has a lot bigger of an area and a lot dirtier of a building here. Let's see. Yeah, he paid us $1.25. Plankton paid $6 to do his doors. So Plankton pays a lot better. So we're gonna continue with Plankton. I don't know if it's extra because it does say the Krusty Krab, and then oh, it does say the Chum Bucket. The Chum Bucket just pays significantly better. The Chum Bucket walls, whereas the Krusty Krab is all like dollars and like, yeah. So I'd rather do the Chum Bucket. We need to resume job, and like I said, anybody who wants to join in on the job and have some fun pressure washing and cleaning is more than welcome to. And you will be on the stream and get a shout out. So welcome to any new viewers. Welcome to everybody. Hope you are enjoying your day. Hope you're having a wonderful, terrific, awesome day. And yeah, as of now, we are just cleaning the Chum Bucket because Plankton pays a hell of a lot better than Mr. Krabs. Mr. Krabs is literally a cheapskate. So we're already just about well, we're about 10% done. So the Krusty Krab is the biggest part. I could use some help cleaning this if anybody's willing to help out, but if not, that's all good. You can just sit back and enjoy the entertainment and satisfaction of seeing that go to be as clean as it's gonna be. And I definitely do need the cash because this Chum Bucket is, the pressure washer's just not doing it, even with the yellow tip. We need an upgraded power washer that's going to be a lot stronger. And as of right now, we do not have that. See, it's just not getting every little part like it should be. The Chum Bucket wall. I do see why they pay so much, because the Chum Bucket wall is the entire thing. So I do kind of understand. Mr. Krabs is probably not going to be happy that we're cleaning the Chum Bucket. And the Chum Bucket's not my first choice of eatery, but he does pay a lot better than Mr. Krabs does, so. This is probably going to be the first and only map that we do, unless we can get some help from some of the viewers. So invite your friends, and every 10 likes that we get, we go and we get, what am I trying to say? We get more, $5 more added to the $25 giveaway. We do have scaffolding. I should probably use the scaffolding to help me clean this. And just like that, we are almost 20% done. That's pretty nice. Some bucket windows still need cleaned a little bit better. Alright. door. This door's clean. This door still has a little bit of shit on it somewhere. I don't quite know where. Oh, behind the handle, I see. Both of these handles stick out. Alright, the window's clean. Luckily, it's pretty straightforward with the chum bucket. It's literally just up and down, and like that's all you gotta do to clean this. And the KRUSTY KRAB will pretty much be the same way as well. And the chemicals will definitely come in handy. So Mr. Krabs thinks that by defacing my superior eatery, he would render me too busy to code an ingenious plan to steal his secret formula. Never in my wildest dreams did I think that he was capable of such a foul deed. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and place this here. Oops. I thought it was something only real low life like myself would do. Indeed, it was the very next thing I did do. I think the letters get you money too. Alright, these, of course, you gotta get the sides and the corners. And let's get them mostly clean. We can worry about those later. I just want to get the wall cleaned off. That's the biggest amount of money that you get. Like I said, we're going to need a new pressure washer, and pressure washers are not cheap whatsoever. So we need to get this done as quick as possible and hopefully get some more jobs. And then I think you start to get some side jobs too, so I could be wrong, but alrighty, let's go ahead and jump onto the roof. Okay, the chum roof. So we are going to switch to let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and attach the soap nozzle just to make this a little bit easier on ourselves. And we're going to do metal cleaner. This is going to make things a lot faster. It is going to literally get the grime right off. Alright, we used about half of it. We have 1.4 liters left. Or maybe that was a 1.4 liter jug, I'm not sure, honestly. So let's go ahead and let's equip the green nozzle. I like the green nozzle just because it sprays in a wider range. It's still powerful. But as you see, our pressure washer just isn't doing as much as far as cleaning off all of the crap, especially the deep and heavy crap. Feel free to comment for a free shout out if you'd like. If not, just enjoy the stream. just about complete. There's some extra shit that I gotta get off of it here. But once that's done, we're all good to go and all done. And we are actually, just because I do have something to do, we're going to stop at 30%. 30% is where we are going to have to stop doing what we're doing. Only because I do have something that I have to take care of. I wanted to stream later than this, but unfortunately, things came up and just is not going to work. But we are 27% of the way done. So we do still have a little bit more cleaning to do. Oh, the E or the T is clean. This letter is not. Okay, the E is clean. See if we can't get the K clean. Alright, that's clean. We're getting there. We got the chum bucket at least visible for people to see. So I would have liked to have gotten the wall done. Maybe we'll get the wall done and that'll be our turning point, or that'll be our end point. There is the wall, which I think I can do by doing this here. If I do this, I should be able to get the wall. Oh, this is the upper rim. This isn't the wall. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to get the wall done. Although the upper rim's probably a good price too. And at least we got the top of it. That works out good. Alright. The wall is just about done. So honestly, we are probably going to end it with finishing up the wall, because we can reach all the way up there and get the wall cleaned up all nice. So there's really not much left to the wall. Oh, there might be different walls. That wall and then that wall. Okay, I see. So there's the back wall and then the front wall. I think each of them pays like $75 or something like that. I could be wrong, but basically you just gotta get the crust, and once you do that, it gets a lot cleaner. So this is the back half of the wall, and that's a pin or something right there. A lot of the front is lettering, and we're just about done with all of the wall. The wall is practically done. Alright, so yeah, it is mostly still at the top here. If we switch to a powerful nozzle like that, we should be able to get it finished up here. There's such a little amount left to do for the wall here. Okay. Alrighty. Alright, we might have to use the scaffolding to get the wall done. Oops. Chum bucket wall. Oh, there's a good spot right there that's got a lot of shit left on it. And that might have something to do with it. The upper rim is also pretty dirty. C is done. The B is done. I can't believe the U isn't done. And the wall is just about done. It is like super close. It has like just a tad bit left. Alright, we got the wall done. So that was a big part there. Now we gotta get the back part of the wall done. And then we are going to save it on up. Oh, this is where it's all at. That's how it's still not done, is we got all that crap and crud on the back. And we got little particles here and there. Yeah, there's still quite a bit left to do with that. We're gonna have to move the scaffolding back here. Let's clean that and that. Close that little spot. So we basically got the chum bucket pretty much all done. The chum bucket doesn't have much more to go. Especially for the rim and the walls. It's mainly just now the lettering and the fist. I forgot about the fist and the bracket and the arm here, yeah, because you got to get that fist all cleaned up. That's going to take a bit of time, but I don't have time for that. I do have time to clean this up. Wow, I can't believe that wall isn't done yet. So let's just go ahead and plop down here. Let's move our scaffolding. That should be the last little bit of the wall. If you see, the wall is literally done. Like, that should be it. I don't see how that can't have finished it. The wall has like no health left. Alright, the wall is done. And the upper rim is just about complete as well. We just have this to do here. The pin. What is that? That's the handle. This is the pin. The handle's still got a lot left. But the rim should be done too. I'm not sure what's taking the rim so long. Yeah, the pin, I think it's literally just right there, yeah. And then the rim is just about done. Got to finish it up. Like to get this. Oh, there we go. Alright, the rim is done, the roof is done. The fist, like I said, that is going to take a bit of time. That is not going to be a quick thing to do, but it can be done. It's just, it needs a good amount of attention and a good amount of cleaning to really get that done. Alright, so at 36% we'll stop. That'll be our stopping point, is 36%. Oh my heavens. Alright. Let's start on the KRUSTY KRAB just a little bit. Let's get a window done. Let's see if we can't get a window done. Window has got to be, oh, right there. Alright, window's done. Like I said, well, I did say 36%, but I'm going to do 40% just because that's what I had originally said. So, let's get the ground cleaned off. The ground needs to be cleaned off. That's a big part of cleaning. Mr. Krabs, don't listen to Plankton. He's just gone and covered his own chum bucket in muck. So, yeah, look all innocent. So he has. He must think I was spawned yesterday. Oh, we went over 40%. Okay. Apparently, it's not hard to clean the KRUSTY KRAB. The KRUSTY KRAB apparently is actually really easy to clean. Especially like the floor, you do the flooring, and that's like a big part of it. And crab smells, I like that. That's funny. Yeah, apparently doing the floor is a big part of it. Oh, look at that right there. Nematodes are people too. Fred was here. I remember Squidward's face. He had the face problem, I remember that. Well, we might as well just do 50% at this point because we passed 40. So let's do 50%. Let's finish up the Krusty Krab floor. The floor is just about completed, so we'll wait for the floor to be done. And once the floor is done, we will be done. That actually should increase the pay. Well, they got the triangle. This is so cool. They got all the different things. Camp. Oh, I love that. That's awesome. Wow, that's a window? I couldn't even tell that that was a window. Holy crap, that is like really, really, really dirty. Literally, we just go across like this, go across like that. We're already almost at 50%. And 50% of the way done. It really didn't take that long to get as far as we are in, so... I would like to finish the floor, but I just don't... Oh! Right here's a little area that I didn't get. This is a dirty, dirty part of the floor. I'd like to clean the door all the way, too. I'm afraid if I do the door all the way, then it's going to end up... Oh, the window's done. And the door is done. Okay. I want to find the... How do I find the floor? Why isn't the floor done? What part of the floor is still dirty? Oh, I see. This part's still pretty dirty here. Alright, where's the rest of the floor? I see that there's a little more areas. Oh, here's a hot spot area. Here's another little hot spot area. Is this yeah, the wheel. The wheel will be easy to clean. Should be some good money too. I'm gonna guess that this is the last of the floor that's dirty. Otherwise, I have no idea what part of the floor is dirty because I've literally cleaned everything else. Yeah, the Krusty Krab floor, I still don't see where it's all that dirty. Oh, over here there's a little bit. Okay. Right there, there's a little bit. Right there, there's a tad bit more. Yeah, I don't really see anything else on the floor. I'm confused on why the floor isn't clean. And maybe around the base, I guess, there's a little more. It must be around the base here, right around the base of the Krusty Krab. That's where it all must be. Okay, there we go. Alright, that's what I wanted, was to get the floor done. So the floor's done. We are 50% of the way done. The chum bucket is pretty clean, actually. The chum bucket looks a lot better than the Krusty Krab does, but we got a lot more stuff to do, and I am going to stop here, and I'm going to end the live. I hope you all enjoyed, and hopefully next time we'll get a little bit more action. I know it's a little bit late. I know that, you know, this is a game. We're going to try out some different games, and I'm actually going to post a reel asking, or post a poll asking what you guys would rather, if you'd rather vlogging or if you'd rather gaming. And then we'll kind of go from there, and we can do both, or we can do whichever is most preferred, because I want to make you guys happy and I want you guys to enjoy it. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and save the Krusty Krab, because we are 50% of the way done. We made $104, which really isn't too bad. So $104 out of that. We're in the SpongeBob SquarePants area. Are there any new ones? There are no new ones, so I don't think until we get one of the buildings done that we get any new ones. So the Krusty Krab is the only one. But there's a lot of Krusty Krab, or there's a lot of SpongeBob maps that we'll play, and there's a lot of other maps that we'll play. And we'll have a lot of fun. We'll make some good money, and yeah. Anyways, guys, hope you have an amazing day. Hope you have an amazing rest of your night, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out, and if I could give you the peace, I would. But as I said, I'll see you in the next one. Have an amazing